Hello, Virgo. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your monthly reading for August. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This reading could play out at any point in time throughout the month of August. This message may or may not be for you, so please only take with you the messages that resonate and leave behind the rest. This is for any major Virgo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Also, Virgo, keep in mind, energies, characters can be swapped around. So swap around the energies, but please do not cram yourself into a message that's not meant to be received by you. Let's talk about what came through in my meditative session before jumping in with the cards. Virgo, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I feel a very pressurized, intense energy that's likely going to lead to some type of existential crisis. And this might be stemming around a group of friends, or even a family dynamic situationship of some sort. But I do feel whatever crisis is going to be playing out in August, it is going to bring you some much needed answers for your spiritual journey. I do feel this crisis is going to bring forward a better awareness of how to move forward in your day-to-day life. I feel there's these underlying issues of like maybe blockages with receiving some downloads. I feel like this pressurized headache energy when I tap into the Virgo collective. I also feel you might be struggling with some sleep issues, especially stemming around a really bad breakup or some type of like relationship ending, disappointment. What I kept hearing from my guides was deadline. The deadline is the month of August. And so there has been a connection that I feel has kind of blinded you to this point of like mental confusion. And it might be really hard to distinguish truth from fantasy. But I do feel there's all of these underlying emotions kind of surfacing, and your emotions might also be skewing your perception, creating even more confusion. But I do feel a lot of painful past moments and memories that have kind of been etched into your subconscious mind are likely going to surface for some clearing when it comes to any unresolved issues that are still lingering when it comes to a romantic disappointment or an ending of some sort. So the big message that I took away from the meditative session was stay present. You're going to want to stay present. You're going to want to stay as calm as can be despite any chaotic existential circumstances playing on in your outer reality. So let's jump in with some cards, Virgo. I am going to use the Tea Leaf Oracle deck to start today. And then we will jump in further. Oh, look at that. Guaranteed success. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or maybe pay attention to where Aquarius is at in your chart. This is like healing, guaranteed success, healing. So what have you wished for? What have you prayed for? Because if you've been praying for great happiness, maybe August is the month that you do something risky and you take a chance to maybe deepen this relationship to yourself. The tiger energy. So let's see what needs to come through for you, Virgo. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Well, that's a huge pile that just came out. So, oh my God. The star is still on the bottom of the deck. So I keep hearing that deadline energy. So bridge. Maybe August is a month of mending bridges that might have been burned in the past, but I do feel you are successfully overcoming any problems that you've currently been dealing with. And so there might be an unexpected meeting with a stranger, and this could be important for your healing journey. So let's see what else we got here. We get the chair filled, which speaks of somebody new entering your life. The caterpillar, ooh, the tiger, doing something risky, the teapot. So I just feel a meeting with a stranger. I do feel this is going to be somebody of the same sex. Maybe you're going to meet up with this person at a coffee shop, or, you know, sitting down at a table, having some coffee, having some tea, and building and deepening a friendship. Maybe this will lead to a business deal of some sort. But I just feel like a new contract. The handshake to me is symbolizing like a business deal. Maybe you're doing business with this person. Yeah, just pleasure with a close friend. I do feel Somebody of the same sex, though. So whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, it's going to be a friendship. And I do feel you need to be careful. You could be dealing with somebody born in the month of March, which would be Pisces or Aries. You need to be careful, because if you are dealing with a Pisces or an Aries in particular, I do feel you're going to want to watch your money. So you might encounter problems with a new soul contract. We're in a bunch of retrograde energy too right now, Virgo, so I would be reading all of the fine print if you are considering going into a new business with somebody, because the bear is speaking of danger, especially in money matters. March to me is saying you've been dealing with somebody born in the month of March. Doesn't have to be. Or maybe this is something reaching a conclusion that, you started back in March. But I just feel like you've been in this transformative period. The caterpillar to me is saying, hey, you're in some type of metamorphosis, death process, rebirth process. And so if things have been chaotic, they're not always going to stay this way. There is definitely somebody new coming into your life that you will build a friendship with that will maybe serve as somebody to help you mend bridges. Either way, there's guaranteed success. And you are headed straight toward great happiness. And so what I want to say is the most difficult part of an ending, I feel, is reaching a conclusion. And I feel like you're ready to tell somebody to go fly a kite. I have a very strong feeling like you're dealing with a Pisces and you're getting ready to tell them to go fly a kite, to get out of here. And so I do feel an ending that will lead to a brand new beginning. The birth of a child, a business or an enterprise. I feel a new business venture is what I feel with that. But you're dealing with an ass, maybe somebody that you are married to. You're dealing with a mule, you're dealing with a donkey, you're dealing with an ass. Maybe, like I said, maybe somebody that you are married to. And so this person is extremely stubborn. They are unwilling to change. And I do feel maybe something's going to rear its ugly head with this person. Let's dig in with the spiritual journey oracle messages and see what else needs to come through. Oh, yeah. Things are getting hot. Things are getting intense. And there very well could be an existential crisis when it comes to something that now is the time. The deadline is now. It's going to surface and it's going to have to be dealt with once and for all. And so there's that energy of being present and staying calm. You're playing a vital role in this situation. And so how can you stay calm and present as this existential relationship dynamic reaches its conclusion? I do feel this is involving your greater purpose, and I do feel some type of realization that might lead you down the pathway of a new business venture. I do feel this person that's entering your life that's new, somebody new. I don't know that it is going to be somebody new. It might be somebody that's turned their back on you in the past. I'm not sure. That's not going to be for everybody. But let's see what else needs to come through for you, Virgo. Well, holy moly, that one just wanted to flip out again. So things are going to be intense, but it is going to bring forward a newfound sense of awareness. It's like you've been feeling something shifting. Maybe you don't quite know how to put your finger on it, but your intuition has been sensing that something is going to be boiling to the surface. So, ooh, maybe you're a teacher. I do feel this crisis is going to, might be painful. It might awaken your heart, but I do feel you're involved in a situation where maybe you're the teacher in helping somebody else evolve beyond their stubborn ways, their unwillingness to change. Extremely stubborn energy. I just want to say you could be dealing with a Leo, an Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Scorpio. They are very fixed, stubborn energies. Doesn't have to be. But I feel a lesson is going to be learned. A lesson is going to reach conclusion. And this is going to feel like a gift. I feel it's been very challenging. So how can you work on forgiving this person? Because there's this void. And so things are shifting. Your perception is shifting. Things are working behind the scenes that you really can't see. And so once again, I feel the energies are asking you to stay present and to let it be, and to just embrace forgiveness and compassion for the lesson, because you're stepping into mastery. And so when we master certain karmic lessons and we close out major cycles in our life, and we reach that conclusion of that powerful lesson, and all of this deep healing can take place, I just feel like you're ready to take the Band-Aid off. Maybe you're ready to share your story when it comes to this relationship, situationship that's shifting. I do feel you need to protect yourself. I do feel you need energetic boundaries, emotional boundaries, and maybe even physical boundaries. You might have to get the law involved. That might be necessary at this time, because this very stubborn energy, I feel, it is coming at you. That's what it feels like. Something's coming at you and you're not going to see it coming. But this is going to allow you to embrace self-empowerment. I do feel you're already going in the right direction, but this crisis is going to execute, opening you up to your fullest potential. So let's jump in with the tarot. Let's see what else needs to come through for you. Oh my gosh. Two of Swords. So there's blocks. Absolutely. But I just feel maybe there was blocks on the heart. We get a Queen of Cups in reversed. The Queen of Cups in reversed. I just feel emotions all over the place. Scattered emotions. Maybe you're blocked in the heart. Maybe you're dealing with a Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I just feel this energy of like, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to see it. I'm going to pretend it's not there. I do feel a heart awakening. Strong Pisces energy. And so do be careful though, because this Queen of Cups in reverse can, emotionally blackmail, manipulate, uses her emotions to control. This could be somebody that cries all the time. There could be a huge heart purge coming up here, but it's like you can't keep pretending that you don't see the problem. I do believe with the North Node moving into Aries, and it's in Aries right now, which puts the South Node in Libra, we can't keep sweeping these issues under the rug. And so there might be an overflow of emotions, which might be clouding somebody's judgment. I do feel something about a life partnership or a marriage. There could be an ending here. And maybe this Queen of Cups isn't handling it very well. It could be a man really in his masculine or really in his feminine energy. I just feel like get ready for unexpected communication. And I do think it's going to be harsh. I think it's going to be brash. I think something is intensifying and it's coming in very quickly. You might not see that coming. So just be on the lookout is what I want to say to you, Virgo. But let's do a 9-card spread. Let's see what else needs to come through for my Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node, and we'll go from there. All right, Virgo. Well, we've got some illumination. This is vitality. This is the Sun card, ruled by Leo. The 3 of Coins in reversed. The 4 of Swords, healing. Healing from heartbreak. I do feel like, I also feel this energy of somebody's been sitting on some truth for a while. What else do we got here? We get the Knight of Wands reversed. The Temperance. I like this. This is healing. This is compromise, reaching compromise. Sagittarius energy. The Ace of Swords in reversed. The 4 of Cups in reversed. The Chariot, Cancer energy. Lots of Cancer energy. And then the overall energy is the Magician. So Gemini, Virgo. What's on the bottom of the deck? Strength reverse. So we do have somebody here that's struggling with their ego. Power and control issues is what I just heard. And so I do feel in the recent past there was an ending. There was a coming undone. Maybe somebody took action to leave a situation behind and to enter into some type of healing. Something was illuminated. Somebody found their strength and their vitality to say, hey, this isn't working with me anymore. And maybe it took a solid 3 years of contemplation. in order to be willing to take action. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. And that's why I felt business. The Three of Pentacles usually is like working well together, a business contract of some sort, but it also could be a relationship. I just feel no longer working well together and going through some healing. And so I know this is an August reading, Virgo, but I do feel over the next 18 months with the South Node in Libra, you're going to be healing from any imbalances. Getting honest with yourself about maybe where you've been the martyr, where you've played the victim, and where you need to put in some firm boundaries. I also feel get ready for an unexpected arrival. We could have somebody rushing in here saying, hey, I'd like to reach a level of compromise, but I don't feel this person is trustworthy. I think they're full of a load of crap, and they're coming in with a load of lies. I do feel somebody's trying to say, hey, I regret whatever happened. I messed up. I'm sorry. But I just feel like you've done enough healing up until this point that you're not going to let this person blow smoke up your butt is what it feels like. And so you've got all of the tools. Now you're in control, right? The Magician has all of the tools. So this is like mastery once again. And so I do feel with Pluto in retrograde, Pluto's retrograde in Capricorn, you're reevaluating your priorities and what it's going to take to move forward beyond a very stuck, stagnant situation. And so if you were dealing with somebody where maybe there was unfaithfulness, I do feel they're wanting to come in and saying, hey, I've changed. I want to reach a compromise, but I just feel like you're not buying into this anymore. And this too, I just feel with the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Magician, it's like, you know, this person has something up their sleeve. It's like you see through the illusion now. It's like you're mastering your emotions. You can see through this. So I also feel maybe you were stuck due to some disillusionment. I also feel this energy of like this person really kept you in a state of depression and in a state of soul suppression because maybe you couldn't be your most authentic self. I just feel get ready for a battle of the egos. This is long overdue. There is this energy of stuckness. And so I do feel you want to plant seeds for a loyal commitment moving forward. But I feel just get ready here. I do feel somebody's coming in trying to assert their power over you. And you need to embrace self-love. Right? I do feel you are mastering self-love, self-care, self-nurturance. And you are learning to take care of yourself. That is what I see going on here. And so there is going to be some type of realignment when it comes to a legacy. I also feel a new opportunity for work, and maybe it is going to be risky. Maybe it is going to be taking a major chance when it comes to a new work situation. But I do want to say just read over the fine details. Make sure you read over the fine print. I do feel a final judgment call. I feel some karma playing out. The judgment is like an awakening. Maybe you're putting in the work to go through a period of soul retrieval at this time. But I do feel whatever risk you're taking, whatever you choose to invest in, think it over. I do feel a judgment call is going to be made. And I do feel whatever you do choose to invest in, it is going to bring a lot of abundance and success. So, and this might not fully materialize until Sagittarius season. But I do want to see what this illumination was all about. So let's clarify the sun. Clarifying the sun. I just feel a reorientation of your life's direction. Whatever was illuminated, it was painful. It hurt. I do feel this is recent past. And I do feel maybe this is drudging up some old emotions for a final level of clearing while Saturn goes retrograde in Pisces. And so healing of the heart. King of Cups. Empress reversed. I feel this realization. We could have a man here going through a heart awakening. We could have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here really going through some heart healing when it comes to not valuing the mother of their children or an Empress. I also feel an illumination of, can't really invest in somebody that isn't investing in themselves. We could have had a feminine here that didn't know her worth and her value and self-sacrificed in the name of love, and now is turning towards self-love. I just feel there's going to be some type of confession or some dirt coming out. There could be gossip here coming out. There could be a cheating scenario. The Empress reverse does not know her worth, does not know her value, and sometimes can often have affairs seeking love in outside sources. And so that might be a situation coming to light. But I do feel there was some type of betrayal, and that's coming out, and that is leading to some heartbreak, or it recently has when it comes to a third party. So this is actually take 2. The first take I did, there was like an existential crisis, and I had to stop the reading. I forgot to hit pause, and I hit stop, and so the video kind of got dumped. But in the first reading, there was dealings with a woman that was trying to create problems, and so there could be third party. We could have a man here that's been dealing with 2 women. We could have a man here that maybe snuck away to go towards a third party and betrayed a gift from the universe that was divinely ordained for them, that was maybe supposed to be a life partner or a divine feminine. It could be that situation too. Either way, there was some type of masquerade here. I feel the party's over, a canceled engagement. And I feel strongly we've got a masculine here all up in his feels for not reciprocating a situation. And I do feel having nightmares of how they treated somebody, and having to go back and deal with an ex that I feel maybe is closed off when it comes to having any communication. She doesn't even want to hear it. That's what I see there. But I just feel like there is a need to address the past betrayal here where, you know, something didn't work out. It didn't work out. Let's clarify this Knight of Wands, because I feel a King of Cups saying I'm coming in solid now. I'm coming in stable. And I'm ready to lay down this burden. I feel a come into Jesus moment. Yeah, there is going to be unexpected communication. This is coming in fast. And this person's never been able to let you go. They've been holding on tight. Virgo, Pandora's box. I do feel an unexpected revelation. There is definitely some type of crisis playing out here that's going to get somebody to make a big time decision. It's pivot point. It's crossroads time. It's the divine why. What are you going to choose? It's time to take action. And I do feel, yeah, somebody wants to go back to a huge missed opportunity for a reconciliation and say, hey, can we start with a clean slate? Is it too late to start with a clean slate? And it might take working through these past painful memories until about Sag, and it might take a lot of work, but I do feel a level of dishonesty here. There's a need to be honest. So what is the Ace of Swords in reverse? Because there was lies here, or somebody's not being honest here. Somebody's been lying about how much they regret a third party interference. Something came between 2 people here. I do feel somebody's really been in the depths of the belly of the underworld, facing their shadow self, probably while the South Node was in Scorpio the last 18 months. I don't feel this is a recent ending. I feel there was an existential crisis maybe 3 to 7 years ago. And this is all reaching conclusion now. There is going to be healing. Success. And so Aquarius energy. I do feel somebody's coming in, getting really honest, really authentic about a poor decision in love. Maybe somebody chose another lover and now they regret it and they've blocked their heart. They've not wanted to look back at this because of maybe the pain of having to face their own self-sabotaging behaviors. But there's that existential crisis. There's that unavoidable tower. There is an unavoidable, unexpected change coming in, and it's going to shake up everything. And if you're stuck somewhere you're not meant to be, well, you're not going to be able to stay there anymore. And maybe this is going to be from a child speaking up, is what I feel. Let's clarify the Magician, because this is where we're going. We're manifesting something here. So what are you manifesting, Virgo? Well, I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to fight. So you're manifesting giving up the fight. I do feel with the Nine of Wands reversed, the Five of Wands reversed, and the Ace of Wands, somebody wants another chance. Somebody's coming in deeply wounded after a very lengthy battle, and maybe there was a lot of outside opinions that got in the mix. I just feel somebody here was just like raring to fight with everybody because they were stuffing down all of these emotions. And so, you know, this Nine of Wands, he's holding that Ace of Wands, and this is kind of like the Ace of Wands on steroids. So I do feel somebody wants to manifest a new beginning when it comes to a missed opportunity. And there was self-sabotaging behaviors. There could have even been narcissistic abuse here. I do feel you're going to want to use your discernment. I do feel enough healing has gone on that we can take the Band-Aid off and we can sit down and have a very raw, open, honest conversation here, Virgo. Somebody's got a big decision to make. Are you ready for a reconciliation? Can this be saved? Because I do feel divine timing is saying the time is now. This is fated. This is destined. This is meant to come back. There's something coming back from the dead. I feel there is something coming back from the dead, maybe with a Scorpio. And you're going to have to really think about this. This could be risky. It's like a 50-50 chance. I can invest in this, and it's going to be risky. I do feel reading over the fine print and making a final judgment call. I do feel somebody wants to come in for a reconciliation, and maybe it is another Virgo or a Capricorn. But I do feel an opportunity to revive something that has been long dead and gone due to a third party. And so are you going to take that chance? Because I think right now you're just focused on your own work. So let's get you one last message from Spirit. There is definitely an awakening playing out here. And so this is it. Although you don't see it, there is a divine plan at work. So what you need to do is to be aware. Be aware of people and circumstances that are coming on your path in August to maybe serve as a test of your spiritual strength, a test of your spiritual will. You are being tested. There is something here that's been fraught with deception, though, so do be mindful of that, because this is a relationship serving to teach you something. I do feel there's going to be some obstacles to overcome, but I feel you're ready to show the world your bright light. So remain in high vibration, remain calm, remain present, no matter what existential circumstances are playing out in your outer world. You can overcome these obstacles. I do feel somebody needs your healing hand. Somebody needs your help. So get prepared to receive an unexpected message and get ready for a blast from the past. That's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, I do encourage you to check out the description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.